Welcome to Voices of Roatan, conversations with people on the island who are making a difference. When I recorded this following interview with Dave Elmore of the Soul Foundation, it was during the Golden Buoy Challenge, when the Dive Shop Olympics were wrapping up, an event that raised a record $17,000. Here's Dave Elmore.
Many of you probably know Dave as the head of the Soul Foundation, though I don't think he would actually say that. He says the Soul Foundation is everybody that's involved in it. It's nice to talk to you. How did the Soul Foundation get started?
Well, I was traveling down here with my partner, Brandon Rabb. We were school teachers in Nashville, North Carolina, and we were just vacationing in Central America. We ended up on Roatan. I kind of got a little sick on the boat coming over, and so I wasn't as quick to leave as he was, and I stuck around for a little while, and one thing kind of led to another, and I started working at a school and looking for a place to do some after-school activities and whatnot. So I approached Julito Galindo at Anthony's Key at the time, asked him if we could use their space to do that, and he agreed, and we started going out there and just with a tennis ball and a broomstick and playing stickball, and more kids kept showing up every day. And when Brandon came back down and kind of saw what was going on, he's like, we might be onto something here. And so when he went back to Asheville, he got us registered as a 501c3 nonprofit, and we started trying to provide after-school opportunities for the kids in Sandy Bay, right there at Anthony's Key. And it just started by getting kids out there, giving them something to do, and then everything has kind of grown from that moment right there.
Right now, we're going through what's called the Golden Buoy, which is a big fundraiser. But I was talking with Mark Flanagan, and Mark told me that the Soul Foundation's gotten big where support needs to come in all year round. I mean, were you ever expecting it to get that large?
No, we didn't have any expectations of it at all when we first started. And we were lucky enough to run into some people that were real supportive of us, in particular Eldon and Terry Bolton. Right off the bat kind of saw what we were doing and supported us straight up until this day. And then we've just really been lucky with different people on the island that kind of see what we're doing and gotten behind us and give us enough to get by, month to month. And then we use stuff like the Golden Buoy or the music festival and different fundraising events to kind of supplement and do as much as we can with what we have.
What do you think you see the biggest benefit from the Soul Foundation and its impact on the island?
Well, I guess the way that I would look at it is we're kind of a conduit for the community to be able to. We've established relationships with a lot of the kids and a lot of the families, and grow to understand what some of their needs are, and then we just kind of act as a conduit for the community to be able to help these kids. Because what we found is Roatan's been a really special place about people being willing to help and pitch in and do what they can for the community. We try to take those funds and identify kids with needs, whether that is maybe provide opportunities, basically. That can be an opportunity of a safe place to play every evening, to be able to be part of a team and be in Little League or volleyball or something like that, or maybe you come across kids academically that really show a lot of promise but are in the public school, and we're able to provide scholarships for those kids, get them in a private school, and give them opportunities, academically.
And just in case you're wondering, we're doing an interview at Celeste, which is actually a beautiful place. And I love the cars going by. There's nothing like Roatan, because Roatan, offers you we could do this in a studio and it would sound nice and serene and clean, but I'd rather actually do it where you actually get a little bit of the local flavor. When the Soul Foundation reaches out to these kids and identifies them, how can people help you? How can people reach out to you and say, hey, Dave, I want to contribute?
Well, I guess the easiest way, if you wanted to contribute financially, would be to visit our website, which is soulroatan.org, and you can make online donations there that are tax deductible in the States. Or you can get involved in a lot of the activities that we have here, whether it's the Dive Shop Olympics and the Golden Buoy stuff that's going on, the softball league, or if you just wanted to come down and volunteer, you could get in touch with me or with Kirsty, our program director, and come out and spend time with the kids. It doesn't necessarily have to be a financial contribution that you make. You can come and bring your talents and spend time with the kids and kind of offer up whatever you have.
What do you see as you look to the future here?
Well, we would like to continue building relationships with the community and getting the community involved in helping each other out. We're building a community center right now, and we're going to share that with another nonprofit called Beeka, and it'll have a lab for them. It'll have a couple offices and some classrooms, and then we're hoping to have a kitchen and be able to do breakfast and lunch for a lot of our kids before school as well. So basically, we would like to kind of just keep rolling along, doing what we have been doing, identifying what some needs are, and then being able to help provide those opportunities.
It's great to meet you and talk to you, and I look forward to working with you more in the future. So if you ever need a hand, just let me know.
I appreciate that very much. The more you get to know me, you'll probably learn that I'm somewhat incompetent in a lot of ways, but I've been able to surround myself with a lot of competent people, going back to Mark and Kirsty and Andrea before them, and it's really been amazing the people that Soul has been able to bring into the fold, and been really blessed in that regard.
You've been listening to Voices of Roatan, people on this island who are making a difference. I'm Madison on 101.1 Blue Wave Radio.